memories we created on the court are going to stay with me forever.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, continuing our Getting to Know the Hall of Famers series. And today we're joined by 2025 Hall of Famer and former Wheeling women's basketball player Katie Repicky. And Katie, first of all, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Talk a little bit about what it means to you to join this class.
Hi, thank you. It's crazy. Never expected it to happen, especially being so long after having graduated, but I'm very honored. It's a really big accomplishment. So,
And your team's in the early 2000s, some of the best we've had in program history. You won the WVIAC championship during the 2004-2005 season. Talk a little bit about your time with the team and what it was like to have the success you girls did.
it was amazing. We had a really strong freshman class that year that I came in. It was nice that we were able to stay together. Um, the best memories I have of playing college basketball were playing in the tournament and winning the conference championship. That was probably the best moment of my career. And I'm sure a lot of the other girls and my teammates feel the same as well. Especially since the boys won it the same year we did too. That was pretty amazing.
And talk to me a little bit about your journey to Wheeling. How'd you find Wheeling University and kind of talk about how you got to campus?
So I had a really strong high school team up in Cleveland, Villandra St. Joe's. And for I think 3 summers, we played in the tournament at Wheeling Jesuit. At the time, it was at Mount Deschanel. And I think that's how Joe Key saw me play, saw a couple of girls from Cleveland play in those tournaments, and we just got to talking, and Jesuit seemed like a great fit for me. So that's what happened.
And throughout your career, you had a lot of success on the offensive and the defensive side. You have over 1,500 career points, one of five women's basketball players to do that. And you also held the career steals record with 330. Talk about your success and kind of what led to your success on the court.
It's kind of crazy because in high school I was a defensive player, and college things really turned around. Coach Pam and Coach Kim and Coach Key at the time seemed to push me to be more of an active offensive player. So that was a huge adjustment for me. We worked on my shooting 24/7, it felt like. So a lot of practice went into that. And I tried to keep my defensive abilities up and, use that as one of my strengths as well to be a better all around player.
Currently joined by former Wheeling women's basketball player and 2025 Hall of Fame class honoree, Katie Repicky. And Katie, obviously a lot of success on the court. Talk about some of your experiences in the classroom that kind of has helped you since you've left Wheeling and kind of some of the lessons you've learned.
Jeez. Um, I honestly think being a student athlete, specifically in college, really helped me manage, time management, be able to prioritize. Um, I've always been a really competitive person. Playing in college has also helped me in my career to, striving for what's next, being the best at my job, things like that. Um, Jesuit was an amazing experience for me, or I should say, Wheeling was a great experience for me. And I owe a lot of my accomplishments, post college to that as well.
And after your graduation, you had your jersey number retired in the gym. What was that like for you to have your number 35 jersey retired and kind of hanging amongst some of the best athletes in the college?
Unreal. I was very surprised by that. Especially since I didn't make a lot of, first teams here and there. And for Joe Key to tell me that he was pushing for the jersey to be retired, it meant the world to me, and it's a major accomplishment. So I'm very proud of it.
And finally, what advice would you give to a current Wheeling women's basketball player who may be watching you get inducted into the Hall of Fame this fall and about what it takes to get to that level?
Put the time in. Put the time in after practice. Put the time in over the summer. Um, just keep playing. Believe in yourself. Listen to your coaches. The coaches believe in you. They see something in you. So, honestly, just put everything you have into it because once you graduate and it's over, you're gonna miss it like crazy.
Thanks, Katie. Once again, congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. We can't wait to see you in October.
Thank you so much.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
It means that I have left my mark.
Memories we created on the court are going to stay with me forever.